Oscar-winning actress Angelina Jolie has filed for divorce from her husband Brad Pitt, while the power couple's latest movie Flop.The, 2015, was an abysmal fail in almost all departments. Some of the themes were eerily on the mark to what Brad and Ange may have been experiencing themselves. The arty drama romance, slammed as an unabashed vanity project, is directed and written by Jolie. It tells the story of an unhappy couple trying to repair their marriage while staying at a hotel in France. The passive-aggressive pair smoke, drink, and spy on the attractive honeymooning couple next door through a hole in the wall, all the while barely speaking to each other. And spoiler alert, there's no happy ending, only relief that it's over. Similarity number 1, age. In the film, the American couple are a former dancer and successful writer who have been married for 14 years. Brad and Ange have only been married for 2 years but have been together for 12. Coincidence? We think not. Similarity number 2, Brad's on the booze. Brad, who plays blocked author Roland, spends his days getting drunk at a seaside tavern during his time at the hotel. Following the divorce, sources have claimed that Jolie is fed up with Pitt's weed and booze consumption, which could be dangerous for the children when combined with his anger problem. She's pushing for sole physical custody of the couple's 6 children. Similarity number 3, old wound. Before Brad and Ange shacked up, the 52-year-old actor was married to Jennifer Aniston. In 2009, Woman's Day reported that Jennifer Aniston's failed marriage with Brad Pitt was partly the result of suffering 2 traumatic miscarriages. As the couple drive away in one of the final scenes of By the Sea, we learn that Vanessa had 2 miscarriages, leading to her lasting grief and withdrawal. While there have been no reports of Jolie ever suffering a miscarriage, there appears to be some strong parallels between the film and experiences the couple have been through in real life. Emotions high on Shay. Jolie previously admitted the film took a toll on the relationship, saying it was an emotionally charged set. According to The Mirror, even though the characters are very different from us, when you act you still express real emotion. She said, "It's impossible to bring your work home with you when you have to snap out of it for your children." She added, "It wasn't easy for either of us, but when we walked away, we were closer than we had been." And despite scripting the film, Jolie said it's not autobiographical of their relationship and family life. "To be clear, we have fights and problems like any other couple. We have days where we just drive each other absolutely mad and want space. But the problems they have in the movie aren't our specific problems," she told News.com. Ahead of its release, "I'm not saying that I'm the only woman Brad would ever look at, but I have a trust in him that he understands the value of family." She said, "I love him so much. He's the father of my children. He's one of my great friends in life, and when I look at him, I see my husband but I also see my children." But just 10 months later, all that has changed when Jolie filed legal documents citing irreconcilable differences with Pitt amid cheating rumors. Sources close to Pitt have told TMZ those allegations are a malicious lie and Pitt is a loving and devoted father who has never and would never put his children in any dangerous situation. News.com. Our privacy policy includes important information about our collection, use and disclosure of your personal information, including to provide you with targeted content and advertising based on your online activities. It explains that if you do not provide us with information we have requested from you, we may not be able to provide you with the goods and services you require. It also explains how you can access or seek correction of your personal information, how you can complain about a breach of the Australian privacy principles, and how we will deal with a complaint of that nature.